Hey, welcome everyone back to First Hour Gaming. Today we are playing Avatar Frontiers of Pandora on the PlayStation 5. Video is in 4K. We're going to be playing on performance mode. And let's go ahead and boot the game up. We'll check out the first hour. All right, so just to give you some background, I've actually played this game. I'm not sure on the exact amount of hours, probably 30 hours in, but I've been doing a lot of side content. I'm 75% of the way through the main story. So far, I really like the game. If I'm being honest, it's just a kind of a chill game. It's something a little bit different. It's kind of Far Cry-ish because it's made by Ubisoft. Although this was developed by Massive in Sweden, and they made the Division. So I'm impressed because they are making a first person game from a third person. Kind of like how Cyberpunk struggled with going from Witcher to Cyberpunk. It seems really seamless here, honestly. But I'm sure they had some input and help from other developers at Ubisoft because I believe they're moving Far Cry possibly to this engine in the future. I think they got rid of I think it's called the Dungy engine or whatever it's called, but I'm not 100% positive on that. But anyways, I'm going to actually take you through first the settings. Here's the gameplay settings: medium difficulty. There's quest assist. There's a field view slider, which is nice and always a welcome. Should be in every game, honestly, on console. Controls. I actually I have a Elite or whatever control it's called, Edge 2 or Edge controller from PS5. So I have some custom controls set up to make it just a little bit more enjoyable for myself, but there's nothing wrong with the default settings. I did crank up the sensitivity a good amount. It does have dead zone, and I would recommend using some of them. But I did turn them down like a little bit from the default. But there you go. A lot of options in here. Screen calibration. I don't have HDR on, but I do have an HDR monitor and television. It looks great in HDR, honestly. If you can play it in HDR, like on an OLED, I highly recommend. There's quality mode and performance mode. I've tried both. I definitely prefer performance pretty much in every game. Motion blur was actually turned off by default, which is nice for a change too. So I don't know if the dither fade. Yeah, we'll leave. User interface, you can customize a lot of stuff in here too. I know Massive's always pretty good on customization with the Division and the Division 2. Audio settings, there's an option in here to turn off that tinnitus effect. I believe it's pronounced that way. I have this focus mix turned on because that helps you kind of identify things in the world a little bit easier. This I have turned off because when you get hit with like a flashbang or something, it's like deafening. So, and then here's the language settings as well. Looks like English, French, Portuguese, and Spanish. Yeah, we'll go ahead and boot up the game and check out the first hour. So we'll just start a new game here. I won't talk during cutscenes. This game does load pretty quick. This is probably the longest loading screen you'll have in the game.
Good morning. Let's review the Ambassador Program. When the RDA discovered Pandora...
You can't discover something that was there all along.
Harvey, when we say discovered, we mean it was the first time humans came here. When we arrived, we realized that this was an opportunity to create beneficial relationships with the indigenous peoples. We created avatars like mine to help create relationships with the Na'vi. And when you graduate, it'll be your job as ambassadors to reach out to the Na'vi clans and to help us to create those alliances. Can anyone tell me how that can be done?
The RDA can share their medicines, technologies, and knowledge.
That's absolutely correct, Taylor.
Director Mercer, we have been going over TAP's mission as you requested.
Why would Na'vi want to have alliances with you?
Alma. You have no idea what life is like out there, Ahari. It's savage. We found you as children after your clan abandoned you. We have given you a future. A purpose.
Our clan would never have abandoned us. Built up on its land.
I allowed you to keep that dirty trinket under the condition it remained in your bunk, Hand it over.
It was our mother's. It's not a dirty trinket. You don't even know what a song chord is.
Ahari? It's just a broken string. I know this is difficult for you, but you have to accept that your mother abandoned you.
Liar!
You all know the rules. No physical contact. No dinner for any of you.
Director Mercer, sir!
Manor, titensi. Aungangahu, tam.
Satwilunit solanimun. Satona folaungat kamalunge. You're supposed to be speaking English on base. When you cry out in Naitelan, you cry out in Navi!
Why do you always take Mercer's side?
Director Mercer saved us!
Daylon, they took us from our families. We are saplings cut from our roots. We may not remember where we're from, but we can still grow out there on Pandora.
Can't even remember the words of our clan songs anymore.
We can sing them even without words.
We can't let them strip the Na'vi out of us. We have to do something before it's too late.
We are stronger than them now. I felt it in the classroom with the Mercer. We can end this tonight. I have an idea. Aunga kana kelku. Good job, Daylan. Now we have to hurry. We only have a few minutes breathing the air before we're going to need masks.
We found them.
I'm very disappointed in you. We have given you this privileged life, and you want to throw it all away.
We don't want your privileged life. We belong out there!
No, you belong to us! You cannot fathom how much we have invested in you. We saved you, gave you a home, an identity.
We already had an identity. We are not me!
No! You are what I made you!
Yeah, you are.
We may not remember the words,
Yeah.
We can still sing the songs of our people.
Stop singing. I said shut up! Stop singing!
We are going home. Aunga Kenekelku.
I'm warning you, Hari. Not another step!
Sa umatelan. Wankivan na kalku.
Stop right there!
What did you do? No, no, no!
So today we will continue our talk about Earth economics and the laws of supply and demand.
Why do we have to use human weapons?
Nor, we've been over this. Pandora is a very dangerous place.
But we've hardly seen Pandora. How do we know what we're protecting ourselves against?
Cortez, I need to talk to you over here, now. Look, orders have come down from Hell's Gate. We are being evacuated from Pandora. I need you to grab your stuff before the panic starts.
What?
Look, we have lost Pandora. Some Avatar driver named Jake Sully went full native, turned the Na'vi on us. That's why you can't trust any of them. I need you to get your stuff together and get back in your own damn body now. Puppet show is over.
Okay, everyone, collect your things.
Hey, Cortez, I will handle this. You need to go. You know what to do.
Follow me, quickly. We've got this one chance. Come on! Get in.
What are you doing?
You'll be safe here.
Is Mercer leaving us?
We are no longer of use to him.
No, I won't believe it!
Hurry, you need to hide.
Let us go. We can take them. We can escape to Pandora.
There are soldiers everywhere. You won't make a single step.
This is our chance to be free.
This is your only chance to survive.
What about you?
You're just gonna go to sleep. For a little while. It won't be long, okay?
All right, so here's the character creation screen. There's actually a fair amount of options. Let's check the voice.
You helped me before. I'll help you.
You helped me before. I'll help you now. You helped me before. I'll help you now.
I don't like this
Stay where you're needed.
female voice. I do like this one.
You helped me before. I'll help you now.
I haven't tried really
You helped
playing
me
with the male
before.
one, but I have tried those two, and I
You helped me
definitely
before. I'll
prefer
help
this
you
one.
now.
So, and then body
Stay
type,
where you're needed.
you can do male or female. I did a female in my main one. Let's try male. Oh, I guess you know what? Though, if we're gonna do male, let's do the male.
You
voice.
helped me before. I'll help.
You helped me before.
Nah, we'll do female.
I'll help you now. Stay where you're needed.
You can unlock throughout the game later on, like different customizable options as well. Like I think hairdos and things like that. And there's a good, nice little rotation. There's a randomize option. As well.
You helped me before. I'll help. You helped me before.
You helped me before.
Yeah.
I'll help you now.
You helped me before, I'll help you now.
Yeah. So
Stay where you're needed.
You helped me before.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
help you now. Stay
but yeah, there's
where
a
you're
you know
needed.
like 10 face options here. You can, like I said, use the right stick to rotate. Go with this. Let's go 7. Ooh, maybe go 10. And then you can make additional customizations. Shape a little wider. Let's do middle. I think I like 6, maybe 9, 6. Then you can go eyes. Some of these different variations are very minor and not even hardly noticeable sometimes. Oh, I kind of like these. They looks like it's white, but it's more blue. I mean, you're not really going to see your character's eyes and all that stuff that often. Most of them have bright yellow eyes, like the NPCs. Let's do green. Nose. Just more nose length than just nose. Let's just do the middle one. Mouth. 2. Ears. 2, 1. And that's for the face, for the hair. And I'm putting timestamps in this video too. If you want to jump ahead and skip a part, I'll try to put a timestamp so you know, for character creation, intro, like stuff like that. But yeah, I'm almost positive you unlock like hairdos and stuff as the game goes on. Actually, I like 6. Let's do this one. Skin. And yeah, I think you can unlock hair colors as well, if I remember correctly. And some skins and paints and things like that as the game goes on. Or if just like the little dot design. I think I like 11. You. Maybe at the end I'll show you my current character. Kind of like 6. Oh, let's do 11. There's actually different tones as well. I think I might do the brighter one. Maybe this one instead of this one. Do this one. And then, yeah, we'll just go with this. Looks not too bad.
You made it. I thought I lost you. All of you.
What's going on? What happened?
Been asleep for a while. A long, long while.
Must you prod at them like this? If they can walk, they can walk. The rest we have to leave.
But the RDA left, didn't they? And you left us here.
The Sky People have returned, Sarentu.
Sarentu. No one has ever called me that.
That is your clan. And a mighty one at that. We thought you were lost to this world, but this Dreamwalker thought to lock you up in a box instead.
I'll explain when we get back. But for now, you take it easy. Your body's still waking up.
All right. Controls in this game.
Did everyone make it?
I'm here. Nord and Daylan too. We're safe.
We're getting out. At last.
It's really happening. We're all getting out. Together.
Oh, why does it look so different in here? Can we hurry things up? RDA are en route. You can have your reunion later.
Come, eat. You will need your strength.
We found rations in the canteen. There's probably more. I think there's more.
Okay, so a couple of things. The controls are super responsive in this game. They did a great job with that. it takes a while to get used to playing a first party game
Them to a different cryo vault.
Don't touch me with that.
where you're this tall.
I'm sorry.
After a while, you get used to it, but I remember it feeling so weird for the first hour or two.
Come on, we gotta go.
Who are these people?
Another thing is, if you hold L2, like, you know, or left trigger on a Xbox controller, you can zoom when you don't have a weapon equipped like this. Actually, and when you have a weapon equipped, but when you're just navigating the world. All right, RDA rations. Eat food to restore energy, bottom gauge. So the energy, it took me a while because if you don't read some of these tutorial things, you're going to be a little confused. So there's energy and then there's health. The bar with the teal is the health. The purple one is the energy. And you bring up L1, and I have it mapped to my back trigger button, but then you hit eat. And on these, you can actually hit down and get a description too, which is useful later. You'll understand when you can craft. So yeah, that refilled my health. And I think some energy. And what happens is if you take damage, you need to have energy to replenish your health.
RDA squad closing in. We should move.
Or you need to eat something that gives you health.
Children. They're alive. Cortez. She always thought we were making pets and not soldiers. Get rid of them. One got out!
All right, we go. We run. I saw people complaining in reviews and stuff about the intro like part, and it's not that bad. You just got to get through it. The controls are so nice to use. And it's got a really nice parkour system. Like, not, I would say parkour system, but it feels very like Dying Light-ish as far as the controls and movement go at times. And I think you can. So to jump higher and further, you got to hold X. Kind of a different mechanic, but you get used to it.
Ow!
That was R3. I don't think you were meant to like sit here and go slow through this first portion of the game. You want to get through it as quick as possible. Maybe they were sitting there going through like slowly. I'm not sure. I never had a problem with it. Oh shit, that was close.
One more made it. Over here. Are you all right? Here, take this.
A radio?
Put it in your ear. It is tuned to our frequency.
You've been busy.
They were looking for you. They found me. You need to move, now.
Wait, what's your name?
Saltleg, one of the last of my clan. I am here so you will not be the last of yours. Keep moving, fast and quiet. Go.
All right. That guy's, so it gets confusing because later, if you're not paying attention to the names, like second time through,
I
it's
hear
easier.
you. Those soldiers are everywhere.
It's okay. Breathe. Look for a way out.
A lot of these characters that you're going to come across, you're going to, because they all look alike, right? Like you're going to need to try to distinguish. So like, I know who this character is we just interacted with because I played so much of the game, but when I first played it, I didn't think it would be that important, but he has, but you'll see later as you build relationships with tribes or clans or whatever, that it helps to kind of identify who's who. as you do quests.
So, can you hear me? Where is everyone else? Did they get out?
I'm making sure they do. Are you safe?
For now, I think.
Let me worry about the others. Just keep moving.
So I would recommend making a mental note of like if you're playing with subtitles and things like that, who you're actually talking to and what they look like, if possible.
I'm not gonna end up as a trinket on someone's spear.
All right, there's stealth,
Would you stop staring at this
detection
stuff?
markers,
You heard Harding. We need to find
like
them.
pretty much any other game.
Wait, you hear that? Hello, Blue?
The stealth in this game is not ideal when you're in combat, like taking out a amp.
Yeah, that'll work.
And some of the AI can be a little bit off, would be some of my biggest complaints.
Stay home.
That was close.
Really wasn't, but okay.
Do not let them escape. Shoot to kill.
Ever get bored of just talking and talking and talking?
Ugh. Door to the gym is locked. I'll try to find a way through.
Stay watchful.
Up top, maybe? I think it's gotta be something up top.
Right now.
I don't want to hear anymore. Got it?
Where is this? Yeah, go the other way? No. Oh, let me check this. Okay, here we go. Repair. This game does not, it's some, for the most part, it gives you tutorial stuff, but sometimes it doesn't really hold your hand. So you're going to have to get used to figuring things out on your own sometimes, which is kind of nice for a change. Got this.
I ain't looking to end up skewered on an arrow.
Whoa.
Aha!
Okay, I'm out of the gym.
Good. Now get to the...
Sonlet!
This game has really nice audio too, as well. I really like this game a lot. Like I highly recommend it. At $70, any game that the prices are so high now. But if you can catch it on sale for like $50, definitely worth it. It's worth it for me for 70, but it just depends on everyone's situation,
How long were we asleep?
It's this way. No.
Solek? Can you hear me?
Gotcha. What'd you catch, Harding? You don't gotta worry about this one. It hasn't got anywhere near the fight its sister did.
Murder.
Well, look where it got her. Such a shame. They could have been of use once. But now there are no Navi ambassadors. Only Navi obstacles.
Wrong!
By the way, I have the Avatar Xbox 360 game. I've never played it. I picked it up used. I don't think it was backwards compatible, but if you guys are interested in like doing the first hour of that game, let me know.
Are you okay?
I could probably figure it out.
That was way too close. Solek!
But it was interesting too. Like all the reviews for this were on PC, and it looks gorgeous on PC. Don't get me wrong. And I have a high-end PC with a 4090, but I wanted to check it out on PS5. I couldn't find any reviews on PS5, but I was surprised how well it runs and looks. considering they didn't give out codes for like, it didn't seem like they gave out codes for PS5. So that was kind of like, ooh, maybe it only runs 30 FPS. That was not the case. And I haven't really run into too many bugs or anything. I can't even really think of any, honestly. No game crashes in 30 hours. And I think the first 15 or 20 minutes or so were built up so that you get to this part right here. So I'll shut up.
Hello? Maybe the others followed the water.
So there's a ton of journal entries and things in the menu. So let's just really quickly, here's the map. Pretty nice looking map, actually. It's pretty big. It's pretty much broken up into, so far, the 30 hours I've played is like 3 segments, but these are like quest markers. So if it's like purple, something to discover, this is your main objective. And I think if you get close and discover this, then it'll turn like to like a blue dot or something blue on some of these. And this is where we're headed. That's like the main base, I believe, resistance base. You can show biomes by pressing up on the D-pad on the bottom left down there as well, but not until you really unlock the areas the clouds kind of disappear. So, but it's important to learn these things for later on. And then you can also, like things that you collect, not everything on the map, but things that you collect you can hide and show by pressing R3 as well. Quests, this is your quest tracker. These are like your main quests. Later there's like a little more exploration quest thing that'll pop up to do like not necessarily side quests, but they're side quests, but they're exploration side quests. There's other side quests as well, like related to the clans. And then this game does have some RPG elements to it. It's not grindy. There are some spots where I felt like I had to do a couple of side missions to get gear leveled up enough to do the next main quest, but it wasn't like Assassin's Creed Origins where you had to, or Odyssey where you had to go and grind for XP and stuff like that. It's more based on the gear and things that you have than XP, for example. Like, and it's your combat strength is your level basically. Like, so I'm 30 hours in, I'm level 14, for example. And then it has detailed player stats as well, with your perk health bonuses, all that stuff. So it does have some RPG, I would say light RPG elements to it. But I would say as you're playing this game, if you go through, there's audio logs, there's characters, and you can read about each person. There's Alma. I notice sometimes they don't load properly. You have to kind of go back, probably just because of a bad optimization or something. And but yeah, there's a lot of lore and stuff like that if you're into the Avatar world. I enjoyed the first movie, never got to see the second one. I'm by far like a super fan or anything like that, but I just enjoy good games. So we'll head to the next, we'll head to the tracker. Oh yeah, we can't do that yet, hold on. We'll follow the water trail. There's a lot of hunting and gathering in this game. That's probably like a third of it. And there's not as much
RDA.
combat as
What
you would
happened?
think for an Ubisoft Far Cry type game. Alright, quest tracker. Tap L1. Once you get used to where things are in the world, it definitely makes navigation a lot easier. But it was confusing as hell at first, I'll be honest with you. And if you look at the marker here, yeah, see, we're heading the right way. My recommendation too would be push through the main story until you unlock your flying thing. Like, I forget what it's called, Ikri or something like that.
Over here. By the tree.
Sole.
Oh, there he is. Definitely recommend playing this with headset on as well too.
Now you see what they kept you from. Your true home.
You saved me. Ah! You can't keep fighting. I will help you this time.
You will need arrows. Wood in the underbrush is pliable. You will find it. Simply focus your senses.
My senses?
They taught you to be human, but you are Na'vi. See the forest as I do.
Okay, so R1. I have it mapped to the back right of my edge controller, but yeah.
You see, this is your home. It will speak to you. If you let it, let your senses guide you.
So this game has a very, I would say, pretty complex, like looting and crafting and cooking and hunting type elements to it. You're gonna want to lean into it and learn some things. So you'll do a fair amount of like reading and research, so you're not wasting time trying to find things and do things, and that you can get things at the highest level quality and whatnot. Kind of hard to explain, but this game is much less like combat-y than like your Far Cry games, and more discovery and exploration and just chill. It's just super chill most of the time. But the combat does remind me of like Far Cry, where you go to like a camp and you kill guys, right? But the stealth isn't, it's an option, but you have to have the proper approach to things, but in a very specific way to stay fully undetected. It's can be frustrating sometimes, honestly, but I enjoy it though, because I always go into my battles with a plan. This you can't unlock, you need to hack it. I'm telling you, come back here early. It's a shotgun, although you do get an assault rifle later, unless it's randomly generated. But I'm pretty sure it's a decent shotgun. The shotgun's pretty OP in this game, by the way. All right, and the spare parts are important. You'll need those to upgrade gear and crafting and things like that. Oh, I was supposed to gather wood. I wasn't supposed to do this. Sorry, hold on. To make arrows. I was just chatting with you guys. Sorry. But yeah, if there's a game you're interested in seeing, like drop a comment. I have a ton of games. I'm actually probably going to do like Assassin's Creed Mirage, the first hour of that coming up here soon, and try to get into regularly uploading videos. So here we go. We'll grab.
Okay, I got it.
Now you have all you need to craft arrows as I do. Sharp enough to pierce human metal.
All right, so L1 and then square. Hold it down, craft, and you can see.
You are ready.
We should get
And
out
then
of
there's
here.
special arrows as well, but
Can
I
you
would
move?
not use those materials on those. They're better for
I
getting
need a pot
new gear.
from a Dabafet plant.
I'll find one. Don't worry.
Near the shore. They grow by water.
Okay, they grow by water. One of my complaints is that you can't just hoard stuff in this game. Like, so you're constantly, you're trying to gather certain things that you might need, and you're like, damn it, my freaking pouch is full. I don't think, as far as I know, you can't upgrade your pouch to carry more stuff. But there are stashes throughout the world that you can store stuff if you want. I would recommend using them. All right, and so if you hold R1, that little blue dot there is, or that little blue whatever, that's going to be your, what's this? Oh, you can climb these. Gotta hold square. It's pretty cool though. It's like a nice effect, and you can climb down them as well. Some you have to shoot this little bulb at the top, and then it'll come down. Sometimes you'll see that as well. All right, so we're in the search area, but we got some enemies.
Soldiers.
And so you can hold this down to tag them. We'll try the stealth approach. We'll see how it goes. You can cancel your shot by hitting square as well. I'm pretty sure there's arrow drops. So, oh, nice. All right. Not too bad. remember that being harder the first time, but I think it's because I didn't do it with stealth. I think you grow near the water. There's a lake nearby. But these, yeah.
So, I got the Dapafet. On my way back.
The health
There were more
patch is already full.
soldiers.
Alright, so let's return back to him. And these little things, these are like animal trails. Kind of like whatchamacallit? Like scent. There's scents. Kind of like Red Dead Redemption 2. And I'm recording this like super early in the morning on a Saturday, so we got more of these. Hold on. These guys, you can attack them from the front.
He won't let them take him alive.
I prefer attacking him from behind, right here. Look, this weak spot right here. Oh shit! I slid way further than I thought. Yeah, you do slide pretty far. I'll tag these other ones too.
There's some Navi tribes that eat RDA soldiers.
Shit, that was stupid. I should have stealth attacked the mech. This game, you are not. I just wanted to regroup after that. I'm gonna eat some food. We're gonna get a ration in us. That'll bring up our energy, and then our energy will go down. That little purple bar will go down sometimes as the other one fills up. You can hit him right front on in the front right here. There you go. But I'm telling you, you hit him in the back. That shattered it. But yeah, look how much damage I took just from like 2 shots. You gotta go into your combat battles as I'm gonna kill him as quick as I can, or I'm gonna take at least like a few of them or half of them out with stealth first, just to make it a little easier. It can be punishing sometimes.
This is how we heal. You have no song cord.
We had my mother's, but they stole it.
We must change that.
Wait! What should I do now?
Do? You must discover your own way, Sarentu. And until then, join the Resistance. But hear me. Those humans have the same enemy, but we're not the same. No, no, no. They are too close. Go. I'll meet you at base camp by the waterfall.
Base camp by the waterfall. But yeah, before you start getting into doing too much exploration, though, open your map. And here's and you can, you can put custom markers down as well, obviously. But you see here, like that's an area discovered, fueling station. Press X to press on, right? Yeah, so for example, I can go and I think get to this, but I would rather just do all the exploration after I do maybe the first handful of main story missions and unlock the flying ability, because you're going to spend a lot of time just, unless you want to just chill and explore, then that's up to you. But I'm saying if you're trying to get through the story and be efficient, I would recommend getting to that point first. And also, yeah, by using your senses, you can discover the weak points on things as well. And all this stuff is put in those journals. Like if you saw how many journals popped up as we've been playing here, there was the combat strength thing. You might want to go back and pause that and read it. I just accidentally X'd out of it. But yeah, so like there's a lot of crafting, the world knowledge. I mean, look at how much lore and things that there are. So let's get back to the next main story. Locate the Resistance headquarters. And there's the little, waypoint thing at the top as well. So when you highlight something in the world and it's discolored like this, you can inspect it, and that's when and then you can hit triangle and you can do it directly, and then you can view where you are on the map from there too. I think we need to climb here. But yeah,
The waterfall. Resistance base must be above it.
This kind of has hunting mechanics similar to Red Dead Redemption 3, where there's quality of like meat and stuff depending on how clean your kill is and things of that nature as well. Here we go. Check this out. See that? There. I feel like there aren't too many of those in the world, but maybe I just was never really paying attention. But you'll want to remember that for later. And you can get different abilities, and there's a skill tree. We haven't gotten to that yet, but yeah. But if you have any questions about the game too, just feel free to drop a comment. I think we need to jump to that. There we are. Look, actually. See that radio tower up there? If I had to knock on the graphics aspect of this game, it would only be the water is kind of weird sometimes. Like, this looks okay, but it's not like on a level of a lot of other games. And I can tell just from, I think that's just an issue with maybe Massive needs to work out, because the Division 2 didn't have much water. The rain was great and everything, and the rain's great in this, but I'm saying, like, sometimes the water can look a little off. Like, it's not, like right there it looks okay, but it's not their strongest point. I think that's something that they'll probably improve on in the future. Their snow in like the Division is awesome, and the rain and the sand and fire effects are incredible. But here we are at the Resistance HQ. And I would spend some time when you're in these little bases. There's pretty much three main bases in the game, I feel like. You'll want to familiarize yourself with where things are and where people are in them, because you'll need to navigate them regularly as part of the story. And side quests.
It is soundproof, Bria.
I thought that was a bug.
Sorry, filter got stuck. Jin thinks he's got it figured out now. Oh my gosh, another one. I am so glad you're here, since, there's so few of you left. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Welcome to Resistance HQ. Right. Sorry. Oh, well, Nati Kamie. What?
She's got a lot of quests tied to her, so you'll get used to her. That's for sure.
There you are. Over here.
Okay, that went well. They like you. Everything's fine. Just breathe it out.
Okay, so talk to Alma. So they'll be highlighted most of the time.
We must not rest until all RDA are removed from Pandora.
Usually it'll just jump right to a fade to black and then cutscene.
I'm so glad to see you. We heard the shooting and Alma said to run for it. Are you okay?
Shaken. Sotlek got me out. Where are the others?
Nella and Nor made it too, but they decided to spend time outside. I don't think they should. Isn't it dangerous?
Don't worry, you're all safe now. That's what matters.
What happened back there? Tap was in ruins.
Mercer ordered it destroyed when they evacuated. I watched the walls collapse in. On you. I thought you were dead. Then Priya heard the RDA on the radio talking about his signal at Tap. I was afraid to hope.
How long were we in there?
It feels like you left yesterday.
It, should feel like that for you, but It's been nearly 16 years.
What? 16?
Alma.
That can't be right.
You need to understand. Seeing you all again today, you have no idea how much that means to me. I failed you. I won't make that mistake again, I promise. Look, take some time. Raj will get you cleaned up. Talon knows his way around already. He can show you. This can be your home now. You'll see.
All right, so yeah.
16 years. It doesn't feel real.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. Almost right, though. We can be at home here. I feel it. And it's cool here.
Yeah, so there'll be some audio logs around the bases and stuff, as well as these little data logs.
Right? So much cool tech.
Ready to listen and give some advice.
All right, so talk to Talon. Oh, walk with him.
Well,
We're just gonna follow him.
But don't you think
There's other tablets in here too somewhere. Hiding.
He's over there.
That's Raj?
He's cool. Kinda. I think everyone's just getting used to us being around.
All we are?
So great.
All right, let's talk to Raj. He's like a vendor.
You must be Raj.
It's Rajinder.
Oh, I'm sorry. Alma said...
I know Alma. Alma calls me Raj. I don't know you.
I'm new.
Relax, new. I knew you were coming. Sleeping all this time. Oh, you must be well rested. I have fresh clothes ready for all of you. Alma didn't tell me you were missing a sense of humor as well.
So yeah, check this out. So
what'll it be today?
you can go to the designs up here, and a lot of times they'll just have free crafting recipes for you. But in this case, he does have some free stuff, right? Gift up here, it says. So we'll grab this, and we'll grab this. And then those little things I was collecting earlier, the spare parts down here, that's what you use to buy these. So like a really nice, like, so there's different rarities, right? There's like green, blue, or green, purple, and then like gold, which is like, there's like superior, and like this is superior, and the other one's like, I don't know, I want to say exquisite or something like that. And then there's fine. I think that's green or blue, like down here. Yeah, fine, superior, and then the gold stuff pops up later on. Some of these will cost, some of these things like a shotgun or like an assault rifle will cost like 60 or 80 of these as you progress. So you'll want to hoard some of these. That's why I wouldn't recommend using them for crafting. But let's go ahead and equip that new clothing items. So this has 12 health. This has apparently none. And there's mods you can add to your clothing and stuff. And then as you progress, you'll collect other things. Like for your feet and for your hands and things and different weapons. Right now you only have like an option for to equip 3 weapons at a time. Later you'll be able to unlock a 4th with a skill, I think. And then you can add different mods at different qualities, and that upgrades your combat strength, and that's what the progression is basically. And then here's your pouch. If you hit triangle on the character screen, you can see like your food and stuff, and that's where you can like drop stuff and eat things like that. I wish you could carry way more, honestly, but it is what it is. And then there's yeah, the quest tracker up here. So
can I give you anything for these?
You get a freebie this time. Special circumstances considering. Usually, we take what we can get around here. If you find something good, let me know.
Navi clothes. Do they feel weird?
I think I like them.
Well, I want to keep my hat. And some other bits. And try out some of the tech. You have to meet this Alex guy. He's like an inventor.
You settled in fast.
Well, it's weird being out of tap. But everyone here's been super nice.
if you do a lot of the side quests and get to know the characters and stuff like that, Character development in this game is pretty decent, honestly.
Talon! Can't keep away, I see. And you brought another Navi.
Alex builds stuff, mechanisms, and technology for all kinds of communications and discovery.
And a little chaos, if I have the tuning right. See this? This is SID, my systems interrogation device. Good name, right? Bit of a mouthful, perhaps. Ajir thought it was a little much, but what does he know? I designed it with Navi in mind, a little troublemaker for RDA technology. Cobbled it together with old RDA parts.
And tap parts.
Yes, well, we could probably scratch that off or paint over it, you know, if you like. I've been trying to get Alma to test it.
Oh, we can test it. Can we? We can test it?
That could be fun.
I can make one for each of you. Go ahead, get a feel for it. You were right about Talon. I'm glad I listened.
Okay, this is kind of weird. You hold L1 and then triangle to equip it, but it is down there handy to remind you later.
Wiring in our air filtration.
Okay, so
See
we'll
the wires running under the floors here? You should be able to track those to the maintenance
hold
panels.
R2 to get
Give
it
it a
into
go.
that circle. Keep it still. And there we
My
go.
data shows a fault upstairs as well. Probably that damn wiring. Mind taking a quick look?
The tool should lock on to the frequency. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Ah, I miss lemons.
All right. You know, I'm probably going to go a little bit over an hour than right on an hour because I want to show you that. Wait.
Wonder if I can scrounge up some Samson parts from
Oh, shoot, it was back here. Did I not scan? I thought I scanned this. Oh, I thought I did. I guess I didn't. All right. Like, I thought I tried to.
Hey, Alex, I think I found the fault.
Just a little hack, and the system will reset. Do you mind?
I was just jumping a little ahead of myself. Okay, these can be... There's only a couple of these I found. Not really even challenging, but I had to do more than one. They're timed, and you need to find the path. Sometimes there'll be like a key there that you have to like move to unlock a path. And then sometimes there's other little kinks in the road that they add in there.
It is a useful tool, isn't it? I told Alma this. This is our future. I must say, I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with it. Nice to have one's work come to something. But I've ordered you about enough. Alma's gathering everyone for a briefing. I believe your friends are still exploring outside.
Okay, so instead of that briefing, it says, you know, they're outside. But instead of that, I'm going to show you something because I don't think we'll have time to get into another side quest. So let's see if we can make it to the back to the fuel camp, fueling station. We can't fast. There's some markers you'll be able to like fast travel to. This isn't one of them, but we should be able to make it back there. Time. Take like a couple of minutes. But again, hey, I appreciate you taking the time to watch. If you enjoy this content, let me know. Again, if there's a specific game you want to see that I haven't covered yet, let me know. I really am going to try to do more regular uploads. It's been a challenge with me. I have another channel that I do no commentary on. Let's see if we can do this without dying. We'll find out. Oh my god, I got that feeling. Oh, we did it, dude. Oh man, that gives you that sinking feeling whenever you jump like that far in like a first-person game, you know. But yeah, it's kind of fun actually too. All right, we're almost there, halfway there. So yeah, we're about 59 minutes. I did a 4-minute intro with you guys, so if I go 4 or 5 minutes over, that's okay. But yeah, I mean, I have a vast library of games on the PlayStation 5, on the Series X, on PC as well. I kind of want to get this on PC. I don't really want to pay another $70. Maybe I'll just sign up for the Ubisoft Plus to play it for like a month or something. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Remember we were at that filling station earlier? And here's that. This is what you use to open these crates. Okay, yeah, so this one has this. You'll have to wait till it changes, otherwise it'll like electrocute you. It can be annoying sometimes. There's like two of them in a thing. And then we'll search. I want to see. Yeah, it's a shotgun. So let's grab this. It's already mapped to the right side of the weapon wheel. There's mods you can have for it. This thing is pretty nice for combat. Yeah. And you can get, we haven't gotten to the skill upgrade thing yet, but yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I really need to show you. The game does get a little more complex. Sometimes I feel like, I was like, man, I would have been nice to know this in a tutorial, but keep in mind, a lot of times while you're playing, those journal things are unlocking and new things are popping up for you that you can lean on, and the tutorials and everything are in here if you need them. Explain everything. If you miss something while you go. Yeah, see, when your energy is depleted, you will stop recovering health over time. So that's what the reason energy is so important. And then there's buffs that you can have. So once you get into the cooking and crafting and stuff, you can cook things that'll give you like 40% damage increase for 40 minutes if you have like kind of quality ingredients and things that you cook with and things like that. And the game goes into this more detail as you go, but I love the game. Like the more I play it, actually, the more I kind of like it. Honestly, it's just really fun to explore. It can be frustrating sometimes just because of the complexity of some of the things. And my biggest gripe though is probably the not having enough storage space on me at any given time, and having to use the stash and things like that when you're trying. And then also, some of the quests intertwine with each other. Like when you get into the side quests, like you'll have 20 freaking side quests that are kind of ongoing side quests as you go to different areas and things. The typical Ubisoft stuff, like you'd see in like Assassin's Creed Origins, for example, where some of the quests kind of run together and things like that. It's not like a streamlined, it's not linear in whatsoever. So, anyways, I appreciate you taking the time to watch. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Have a good day. Peace.